Drifting through the static in the soft moon glow, breathing in the quiet where the lost hearts go. Warm shadows on my skin like they already know. I'm floating slow. Yeah, streetlights humming like they tryna keep me calm. Thoughts spill out heavy but I hold them in my palm. Midnight got a way of making every fear feel warm. Like the darkness isn't danger, just another quiet storm. Yeah. Took the long road home just to listen to my mind. Yeah. Let the echoes of the day fall a couple steps behind. Yeah. Healing never told me when it's showing up in time. Yeah. Guess the cracks inside the silence always help me realize. Wonder where the memories go when they dance between the highs and lows. And I feel your touch in the afterglow. Cause I'm lost in the midnight healing flow, letting go of the things I never show. Every heartbeat sinking soft and slow in the haze where the lonely stars to glow. Pages in my head flipping even when I'm still. Cities breathing next to me is pulse another thrill. I whisper to the dark about the wounds I never healed, but somehow in this moment they don't hurt the way they will. Maybe I'm a shadow learning how to find the light. Maybe I'm the quiet that you hear before it's right. I'm stitching up my heartbeat every calm and every night, turning all the fragile pieces into something that feels right. Falling through the quiet skies, all echoes of the things I never say. If these drifting thoughts could learn to fly, I'd let them carry me away. Yeah, I'm lost in the midnight healing flow, letting go of the things I never show. Every heartbeat sinking soft and slow in the haze where the lonely stars to glow. All these nighttime feelings washing over me in the vinyl crackle dreaming. I'm exactly where I need to be, floating free. Floating listening through the quiet hours, lost inside a gentle face. I keep hearing echoes, falling where the night fades. City lights sinking low, I'm walking and they have to go. That's a rabble on the pavement like they got no place to go. I I've been carrying these feelings like a pocket full of stones. That be step a little heavy, every breath a little close. And then whisper on my collar as I'm in a reverse. Oh, tryna write it in a journal. But the lies just making worse. Still I keep on moving, so that my heartbeat needs to rest. Let the rhino roam around me. Let it pulse in my chest. And I have it fully, really got so quick. But your memory follow me like silver smoke. I can't read. Only in the moonlit echoes in my chest, where the lonely turns to colors I confess. Every shadow paints softness on my skin. Let me breathe it in, let me breathe it in. Floated in the quiet places that we love, finding little pieces of what's really there. If the night forgets the things I can't express, I've been waiting in the circle, made a thousand never speak. Heart exposed behind the woody like the secrets thought should keep. But that effort's done to warmer when the world is half asleep. And the baseline holds my heartbeat like it knows what I can't reach. Memories, moonlight vapor slipping through my quiet room. I can feel you in the distance like a hum against the gloom. Maybe healing is allowed, maybe pain just needs a tune. So I let the needle gargle, let her make a little room. I'm trying not to play whenever, and everything. Let me float above the air. Let me float. Only in the moonlit echoes in my chest, but the lonely turns to colors I confess. Every shadow paints a softness on my skin. Let me breathe it in, let me breathe it in. Floating in the quiet places that we love, finding little pieces of what's stealing in. If the night forgets the things I can't express, I'll be whole again. I'll be whole again. I'll be whole again. If this soul let the night take hold, let the hurt go cold in the moonlit echoes. Floating in a midnight orbit, soft lights drip from the ceiling of my mind. Warm haze pulling at my heart. City's quiet and I'm walking through the echoes. Thoughts heavy like the moon leaning on my windows. I've been sifting through the pieces I don't show. Letters in my chest, I never learn to let go. Every breath is something I'm trying to forgive. Memories loosen but they still like to live. Healing ain't a ladder, it's a long slow trip. And I'm holding on tonight like it's all I've ever been.
In the hide in the home with a static. Final cracks like it knows my name. If I fall into the quiet, will it save me? Or keep me floating in the same old flame?
So I slow dance with the dark till it learns my heartbeat. Tracing all the bruises that the days couldn't see. If tomorrow feels too far, let the night just hold me. I'm a faded constellation, trying not to break free. I spill the truth on the pavement when the world's asleep. Dreams stumble out real when the silence gets deep. Funny how the fears I buried come back to speak. Talking like old friends I never meant to keep. But I'm learning how to soften when the weight gets cold. Let the moment wrap around me when I feel too old. Healing's not a finish line, the story's untold. I just breathe, let the night write the rest and go.
Fade me in the colors, made a slow burning air. If I vanish for a moment, know I'm still somewhere. Trying not to break, trying hard to repair. I'm a small fragile truth in the midnight glare.
So I slow dance with the dark till it learns my heartbeat. Tracing all the bruises that the days couldn't see. If tomorrow feels too far, let the night just hold me. I'm a faded constellation, trying not to break free. Let me drift in this warm, quiet bliss. Every shadow that I miss turns to light inside the mist. Midnight orbit, gentle spin. I exhale and I begin again. City's breathing slow, I'm caught between the sparks and dust. Thinking about the nights we shared before the silence swallowed us. Another thought, another loop, I swear they blur inside my head. Like vinyl hits beneath the beat, the words I never said. I'm pacing through the shadows with a calm that doesn't stay. Healing isn't gentle when the heart won't move away. But I'm learning how to let the moment settle where it falls. Even when the quiet night reminds me of it all. Oh, drift with me, don't let it fade. I feel you hiding in the way. The glow you left still warms my bones, even in places I stand alone. I'm just a flicker in the quiet hour, caught in the hush of a neon shower. Lost in the space where the soft light spins, searching for something that feels like an end. I keep floating through your memories haze, warm and fragile in the midnight days. If you hear me in the distant glow, hold me gently, don't let me go. Hold me gently, don't let me go. I breathe slow, watch the bass line rumble underneath my fears. Every pulse a little softer than the echo of the years. I'm learning how to stay afloat when loneliness was wide, stitching up the parts of me I used to always hide. The city whispers secrets that the moon refused to keep. Lessons carved in amber from the hours without sleep. I'm healing in the open, letting all the fragments show. Cause even broken things can shine in ways we'll never know. Oh,
Fading light, hold me right. Let me stay between your skies tonight.
falling slow,
Soft and low, in the calm where only you still glow.
I'm just a flicker in the quiet hour, caught in the hush of a neon shower. Lost in the waves where the soft lights bend, searching for something city hum fades out and I'm drifting through the quiet. Let the streetlights paint my thoughts, I don't try to fight it. Heavy heart but it beats like a record on repeat. Dusty corners of my mind where the shadows tend to meet. A late night confession to the ceiling in my room. Every whisper from the past still lingers in the gloom. I breathe slow, let the memories circle round, trying not to drown in the spaces where I'm found. And I float
like echoes in a lavender night, where the silence wraps around me like a soft fading light.
I've been wandering through midnight echoes, falling into dreams I shouldn't chase. Every lonely thought that drifts beside me finds a little warmth inside your trace. If the night decides to keep me open, let the healing move in slow and deep. In the glow of fading neon memories, I'll hold the things we lost to sleep. Yeah. Got a pocket of moments I've been scared to unfold. Some are silver in the dark, some are heavy turning cold. I'm learning how to stitch the quiet pieces back to whole. Let the rhythm of the night give a cradle to my soul. Breathing through the thoughts I try to hide when I'm awake. All the wounds that never close, all the softness that they take. But the vinyl crackles gently like it's telling me to stay. There's a beauty in the broken when the noise fades away. I've been wandering through midnight echoes, falling into dreams I shouldn't chase. Every lonely thought that drifts beside me finds a little warmth inside your trace. If the night decides to keep me open, let the healing move in slow and deep. In the glow of fading neon memories, I'll hold the things we lost to sleep. Hold me in the moment where the quiet learns my name. Let me float above the sorrow, let it drift and melt away. One breath, one step through the afterglow. City's dim, but the heart still knows. Even lost, I'm finding pieces of me in the lullaby of a sleepless sea. Flickers in the air, I breathe you in. Soft glow drifting where the streets grow thin. Echoes on my skin, they never rest. Glass lanterns floating above my chest. Yeah, I've been walking slow through the quiet of the night, thinking about the pieces of myself I never write. The city's like a mirror when the lights fade out, showing every little fear I never talk about. I'm sipping on the silence like a warm old tune. Vinyl crackle humming like it's speaking to the moon. Healing ain't a straight line, I learned that late. Sometimes you lose yourself just trying to hold your weight. And I know shadows follow where I go, but I still try to rise slow. Cause every time I drift too far, your memory pulls me back again. Like a whisper lifting through the dark, dissolving everything I've been. I'm floating in the warmth you left. Glass lanterns above my chest. These fragile sparks you hid in me keep glowing even when I bleed. Yeah, I'm pacing through the corners where the thoughts get loud, trying not to drown beneath the weight of every doubt. I talk to empty rooms like they can understand, telling them the dreams I held too loosely in my hand. But maybe all this breaking makes a deeper kind of truth, the type you only learn when you've outgrown your youth. In the hush of 2 a.m. I let my heartbeat speak. It tells me even lonely nights will carry something sweet. Hold me in the quiet, let the blue fade in the violet. I'm lighter when I try it, drifting slow, slow. Cause every time I drift too far, your memory pulls me back again. Like a whisper lifting through the dark, dissolving everything I've been. I'm floating in the warmth you left. Glass lanterns above my chest. These fragile bitterness pulse. Coffee on my tongue, but the bitterness feels false. Talking to the ceiling like it's someone that I trust. Every quiet minute paints the night in deeper rust. I'm walking through the echoes of the thoughts I never said. Shadows on the pavement move like memories in my head. Trying not to fall into the spaces I've outgrown. Healing isn't pretty, but it's better than alone. I'm floating through these night watercolors, bleeding softly into midnight's cover. Hold me like the sky holds thunder, warm and trembling, pulling me under. Let me fade into the quiet of your light, where the sadness turns to gold for the night. I've been hiding all the fragile parts I keep, but with you they turn to waves that help me sleep.
Yeah. Vinyl cracks a little truth slipping through the dark. Perfume of the past still lingers like a spark. I've been tracing every moment just to learn the shape of peace. Trying not to chase the things I know I should release. Streetlights paint the window with a soft, forgiving glow. Maybe healing isn't perfect, maybe that's the point, you know. If the night could hear my worries, it will hum them back to me, like a lo-fi lullaby that settles slowly, endlessly.
Whisper all the things I'm too afraid to feel. Wrap them in the dark until they start to heal. If I disappear inside a velvet blue, promise that the door won't lead me back to you. Let me fade into the quiet of your light, where the sadness turns to gold before the night. I've been hiding all the fragile parts I keep, but with you they turn to waves that help me sleep. Floating in the quiet of an ember night. Shadows on the ceiling start to feel like light. Yeah. Every breath is falling through a velvet haze. I'm drifting. City sleeping, but my mind keeps humming low. Thinking about the pieces of myself I never show. Caught between the healing and the hurt I never claim. Wishing I could press rewind and whisper back my name. Pavement feels like memories beneath my feet again. Soft echoes of the laughter that we buried in the rain. I'm trying not to break, but every thought is leaking slow. Guess that's just the price you pay for learning how to grow. And I fall into the quiet places I don't say out loud. I fall into the version of me hiding in the clouds. Hold me in the static of these midnight dreams, where every lonely moment feels like warm soft steam. Let me float between the echoes and the soft remains, 'cause I can feel the world when it calls my name. I'm just a little lost again. Midnight drifts through my veins. Yeah, another vinyl crackle underneath the glow. Baseline like the heartbeat that I swear you used to know. Faded conversations linger deep behind my eyes, and healing tastes like silence I can't ration or define. If loving's just a language that we're learning far too late, then maybe all these fragile nights are how we recreate it. Talking to the moonlight, it can answer what I feel.
me out of dark and make the softest moments real.
Hold me higher than the sorrow. Wrap me in the slow tomorrow. If I fall back into pain, let me rise through it again. Hold me in the static of these midnight dreams, where every lonely moment feels like warm soft steam. Let me float between the echoes and the soft remains, cause I can feel the world when it calls my name. I'm just a little lost again. Midnight drifts through my veins. Drift with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Drift with me. Into the quiet where the heart still breathes. Soft lights flicker on my window. Midnight breathing in my shadow. Floating through the amber echoes, where the quiet hours call my name.
Yeah, yeah. City sleeping but my thoughts don't rest. I've been tracing every feeling sitting heavy on my chest. These pages in my mind flipping slower when it's dark. I keep wandering through memories like I'm looking for a spark. Deep bass humming like a heartbeat in the cold. Every truth I never said starting slipping from its hold. I'm drifting on the rooftop of the world I used to know, trying to heal the parts of me I couldn't let go.
When I'm weightless in the silence, you once faded. I'm fading, but somehow I'm standing still. Through the echoes, every whisper turns to gold. In the quiet hours, I find pieces of my soul.
Yeah, I talk to the moon when the streets fall mute, like it understand the reason why my heart stays bruised. Still searching for the warmth in the spaces I've lost. Still learning how to breathe when the night feels crossed. Final crackles in the background holding me in place. Analog Texas paint softness on my face. There's beauty in the moments I'm afraid to speak about, but healing grows slowly when the fear runs out.
I'm falling through the skyline like a dream I used to chase. Every shadow turns to starlight when I call your name in space. When I call your name in space. And I'm weightless in the silence you once filled. I'm fading, but somehow I'm standing still. Through the echoes, every whisper turns to gold. In the quiet hours, I find pieces of my soul.
No rush tonight, I'll drift where the warmth survives between the loneliness and light.
Where the quiet hours keep me alive.
Floating through the amber glow,
soft and slow. Every shadow feels like home, but I'm still drifting, drifting alone. Hey. 2:15 and my thoughts unwind, tracing the outlines of things I hide. Kinda feel lost, but I'm used to the ride. Talking to the ceiling just to pass the time. Deep breath, bass sounds like a quiet friend. Final crackle dancing in the room again. I'm healing in pieces I don't understand, but they fall into place when I let them land. Night wraps around me, whispering slow, telling me secrets only the lonely know. Your memory flickers like a TV glow. Still in the dark, I'm all in it flow. And I fade into the quiet where your echo begins. I remain searching the spaces where we used to live. In the haze, I feel the warmth of what I'm missing within. As I wade through midnight drifts beneath my skin. Thinking too much, but it keeps me sane. Walking through the tunnels of my old mistakes. Soft lights blur through the window pane. Healing don't rush, yeah, it moves like rain. Late nights got a way of pulling truth from me. Words spill out where no one can see. I'm learning that silence ain't always empty. Sometimes it's the only thing that sets you free. Hold me in the afterglow, where broken hearts still learn to grow. If I fall beneath the undertow, let the night remind me I'm not alone. And I fade into the quiet where your echo begins. I remain searching the spaces where we used to live. I feel the warmth of what I'm missing within. As I wade through midnight drifts beneath my skin. Maybe I'm healing. Maybe I'm dreaming. Floating through the night again. Drifting through the quiet of the midnight sky. Soft echoes chasing shadows passing by. I'm weightless in the space between my thoughts tonight. Oh, I'm floating, barely holding light. City's breathing low and I'm sipping on my feelings. Clocking's fading out, but my heart keeps spinning. Got a notebook full of things I never say aloud. Letters to myself hiding underneath the clouds. Yeah, I'm walking through the pieces of a day that felt too long. Trying not to break again in ways I've done before. These quiet streets remind me how it feels to miss someone. When silence hits too hard and healing never comes undone. I've been falling through the spaces where I lost my name. Searching for the warmth inside the coldest pain. Whispers in the dark still spell your face. Yeah. In these midnight floating lights I lose myself again. Chasing echoes of a memory I tried to defend. If tomorrow finds me different, will I still
like a crackle on a vinyl. Soft and perfect, real, yeah, the hurt becomes survival. I'm learning how to breathe without the weight I used to carry. But some nights hit me harder and the truth is kinda heavy. I keep drifting through the whispers of the things I won't confront. All the dreams I lost to dusk, all the fears I found it done. But somehow in this quiet I feel warmer than before. Guess healing comes in fragments, guess I'm wanting something more.
Hold me like the night holds the fading glow. Lift me where the gentle wind still wanders slow. I'm not okay, but I'm learning so to let the fragile pieces show.
Đưa đây là một bài hát thanh tầm ngoái, không nhớ bất kỳ bài nào trước đó viết bằng tiếng này. I've been drifting down the sidewalks of a tired night. Hands inside my pockets just to hold the light. Thinking about the pieces of myself I thrown away. Trying to remember who I was before the gray. Heavy shadow on the pavement feels a bit like me. Half of it is healing, half is stuck and can't get free. And I keep talking to the silence like it talks back. Trying to sort the things I lost from what I still have. The world slows down when the neon hums low. And all the little wounds I had finally show. But maybe that's okay, maybe that's how I grow. Maybe that's why I walk this road alone. And I breathe through the cracks inside the dark, feeling warm in the softest broken part. Letting go, though I don't know where to start. Though I don't know where to start. Under moonlit echoes I am falling into sound. Drifting through the memories I never wrote down. If the night forgives me, will the morning feel the same? I'm floating in the spaces where I whisper out your name. Hey, sometimes I wonder if the quiet ever thinks of me. If it holds the conversations that I'm meant to speak. I paint my doubts in colors only midnight sees. Then watch them blur like breath on autumn leaves. The vinyl crackles like it's telling me a story. Not of who I am but who I could be. And in the hum of the bass I hear my fears unwind. A gentle little promise that I'll make it out in time. Every heartbeat in the dark is like a fragile truth. A reminder that the things I miss once held my youth. But even broken dreams can glow a little too. When the night decides to turn his face to you. Hold me in the spaces where the city fades to blue. Live me through the quiet that reminds me of you. I'm learning how to rise from every shadow I walk through. In the softness, in the stillness, I find something new. Under moonlit echoes I am falling into sound. Drifting through the memories I never wrote down. If the night forgives me, will the morning feel the same? I'm floating in the spaces where I whisper out your name. Oh, I'm floating, slowly going through the haze.
shadow feels like ocean, pulling me under softly.
Yeah. Streetlights blinking like they're trying not to cry. And I'm walking with my thoughts trailing far behind. Pocket full of moments that I never learned to speak. Heart a little heavy, but the rhythm makes it sweet. Every breath a quiet truth I'm scared to hold. Every step a memory that's turning cold. I whisper to the darkness like it understands, letting go of things I swore I'd never lose again. City arms a lullaby in shade of blue, and somewhere in the noise I start remembering. It's strange how healing doesn't feel like something new, more like letting broken pieces finally move. And I glide through the spaces where I hide from the weight of the things I can't rewind. But the night keeps me warm from deep inside. In the quiet of the night, I'm falling through the glow, chasing fragments of a feeling only midnight knows. If tomorrow pulls me forward, will the ache still show? I'm drifting in the shadows where your heartbeat used to go. Fears are constellations no one see. Stars that flicker softly in the spaces lost in me. There's comfort in the distance when the world grows dim, a peace I never find when the daylight settles in. I play the vinyl just to hear the crackle breathe. It feels like someone speaking in a language close to me, a warmth beneath the static telling me to take it slow. That healing isn't linear, it wanders as it grows. So I let the bass sink deeper into my chest, let the drums remind me how to settle in the rest. Some nights hurt louder, but tonight I'm doing best. Barely floating, but still floating nonetheless. Carry me through every quiet fear, lift me where the edges disappear. I'm learning how to hold myself sincere, even when the dark is near. Light of the night, I'm falling through the glow, chasing fragments of a feeling only midnight knows. If tomorrow pulls me forward, will the ache still show? I'm drifting in the shadows where your heartbeat used to go. Nightfall in slow motion takes me away. Underneath the quiet glow, I'm drifting where the slow winds go. A whisper in the dark I barely know, still pulling at my soul. Yeah, 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 yeah. Another night, another echo in my chest, trying to make sense of all the thoughts I never rest. Footsteps on the pavement sound like secrets I forgot. Memories I pushed aside, returning with the midnight ride. I breathe in steady, but my heartbeat stays insured. Like I'm walking through emotions I'm too fragile to endure. The world is quiet now, it makes the truth feel loud. Little feelings I've been hiding start to gather like a crowd. I'm wishing for a moment I could float above it all. Let the baseline lift me up before I stumble, slip or fall. But maybe this is healing, letting every fracture show. Letting nighttime make me honest in a way I never know. So I drift through the spaces where I break, and I live every shadow I create. Cause the night knows the softness that I take. In the glow beneath the quiet, I'm unraveling slow, chasing pieces of a feeling I once tried not to show. If tomorrow finds me different,
vinyl spinning like it's counting every tear. Crackle in the background like a friend that's always near. There's comfort in the roughness, in the flaws I try to hide. Like someone understands the storm I'm keeping deep inside. I trace my fears in circles with my fingers on the glass, thinking how the present somehow looks a lot like my past. And maybe that's the reason I can't seem to fall asleep. The thoughts keep getting louder in the dark when things get deep. But there's warmth inside the base, like it breathes into my bones. A little flame that lights the alley where I walk alone. And I tell myself it's okay even when I'm moving slow. Every step is part of healing, even steps I barely show. Hold me where the shadows don't feel cold. Lift me where the stories stay untold. I'm learning how to bloom inside the folds of everything I hold. In the glow beneath the quiet, I'm unraveling slow, chasing pieces of a feeling I once tried not to show. If tomorrow finds me different, will the ache still grow? Floating with the silence where your memory starts to glow. I'm drifting through the golden haze. I'm healing in a subtle way. Glow beneath the quiet, carry me away. Thunder silent fill the sky. I'm falling through the quiet light. Every shadow speaks in rhyme, pulling me back to your light.
Walking through the city like a thought I can't erase. Hands deep in my jacket, hiding everything I face. Breathing in the night, it hits me softer than before. Like the world is whispering, you don't have to hurt no more. But healing feels confusing when the heart is still in shade. Trying to find direction in the mess that I've remade. Memories are gentle till they cut me at the seams. Floating in the places where I lost the quiet dreams. I tell myself I'm growing while I'm stumbling through the haze. Tracing all my worries in the cracks of darker days. Still something in the stillness makes my chest a warmer place. Maybe that's the music holding me in this embrace.
And I drift with the midnight on my skin as I live all the things I hold within. Let me breathe where the night and healing spin. In these silent velvet skies, I'm falling slow and deep, chasing echoes of a feeling only nighttime keeps. If tomorrow finds me lighter, will the sorrow sleep? I'm floating with the memories I'm scared I need to keep.
I hear the vinyl crackle like it knows the way I think. Tiny imperfections pulling me back from the brink. There's comfort in the fractures, in the spaces left undone. Like the pieces that I'm losing might be pieces I've outgrown. The rooftops hold emotions I don't tell to anyone. Fears I've wrapped in quiet, folded under setting suns. But the night don't judge the moments that I try so hard to hide. It just keeps me warm enough to let the truth collide. So I let the bass so heavy, let it sink into my bones. Let the drums remind my heartbeat that I'm never quite alone. Every breath becomes a story in the glowing undertone. A little sign I'm healing even slowly, even slow.
Carry me where shadows soften. Ooh, lift me where the ache turns golden. Ooh, let me find the parts unbroken in the quiet unspoken. In these silent velvet skies, I'm falling slow and deep, chasing echoes of a feeling only nighttime keeps. If tomorrow finds me lighter, will the sorrow sleep? I'm floating
I've been walking through the corners of my mind again, tracing every shadow like a long lost friend. Street lights blink slow like they're breathing in the dark, while the memories keep humming in a broken little arc. Got a heart full of echoes, I don't speak aloud. Lately I've been sinking underneath the quiet crowd, trying not to feel too much, but it hits me when it rains, when the sky turns heavy with the stories I contain. I'm scribbling my thoughts in the back of my phone, hoping maybe someday they'll lead me back home. Healing's just a whisper that I barely understand, but I'm learning how to hold it with a trembling hand.
Midnight embers burning slow in the places we don't show. I keep falling through the air, hoping somehow you'll be there, drifting softly out of view. In the colors painted blue, every moment feels so thin.
Let the healing pull me in.
Every moment feels so thin.
Let the healing pull me in.
Breathing out the quiet hurt. Let it settle in the dirt. I can hear the final sigh like a ghost against the sky. Midnight embers burning slow in the places we don't show. I keep falling through the air, hoping somehow you'll be there.
Underneath the faded neon dreams, nothing ever looks the way it seems. But maybe in this half-awake glow, I'll find the parts of me I used to know.
Drifting through the quiet air, midnight colors everywhere. Shadows hum a lullaby, pull me back then let me fly.
Yeah. City sleeping, but my thoughts keep wandering slow. Heavy heart, but I pretend like no one needs to know. I've been tracing all the memories I never learned to hold, watching echoes in the window turning silver into gold. Every mile inside my chest feels like a long unfinished road. Breathing soft, I let the night rewrite the things I never told. I'm just floating in the spaces where the lonely moments grow, trying not to fall apart in all the places I don't show. And I'm still finding pieces I lost on the way, hoping the dark might heal what the light couldn't save. Take me where the silence glows, where the midnight river flows. I can't hide inside the haze. Let the echoes wash me clean, pull me through the in-between, where the heart forgets to break. I'm just drifting, drifting slow, letting all my feelings go. Yeah, hey. Final crackle in the background like the ghost of yesterday. Soft percussion in my headphones keeping all the way to bay. I've been whispering my worries to the dark until they fade, but they circle back like letters I forgot I never gave. Every moment feels like static wrapped in something bittersweet. I'm surviving on the warmth inside the memories I keep, trying hard to see the beauty in the nights I lose my sleep, finding comfort in the quiet where the fragile voices speak.
Maybe I'll remember how to breathe again someday. Maybe Maybe the dawn will find me softer than I can.
Take me where the silence glows, where the midnight river flows. I can't hide inside the haze. Let the echoes wash me clean, pull me through the in-between, where the heart forgets to break.
I'm just drifting, drifting slow, letting all my feelings go.
Hold me in the afterglow, where the broken pieces show, and it's fine. Yeah, it's fine if I fall into the night.
Stars are humming quiet truths. I'm just trying not to lose all the warmth I found in you, in this drifting point of view. If the night can heal me through, I'll let go and start anew, fading gently into blue. Midnight fragments pulling through. Drifting through the hum of the streetlights, echoes on my skin, soft and paper thin. Breathing in the quiet where the moon hides. I keep falling back into the places I've been.
Yeah, the city's tucked in, but my thoughts still roam. Walking through the silence like I'm heading home. Got a pocket full of memories I never outgrew, and a heart that beats slower when it's thinking of you. These nights hit different when the world's this still, like the dark unlocked things I forgot I could feel. I'm tracing every shadow like a map of my doubts, trying to make peace with the parts I shut out. Sipping on the calm while the vinyl crackles low. Healing ain't a straight line, more a drifting flow. And somewhere in the quiet I can hear my soul speak. You're allowed to be broken, you're allowed to be weak. I'm floating between the truth and what I used to be. I'm hoping these midnight thoughts might set me free. Hold me in the dark, where the colors never fade. Let me fall apart in the glow we never made. I've been reaching out, but the night keeps pulling in, and I'm lost again beneath my skin. Sometimes I rewind just to feel less alone. Old laughs, old lights, old ghosts on the phone. Got scars I keep tucked under layers of chill, but the warmth of the bass makes the world stand still. I wander through the blue like a slow motion dream. Every thought is a ripple in a moonlit stream, and maybe that's healing, just learning to drift, letting go of the weight I was scared to live. Quiet confessions with the night as my friend, telling secrets I'll forget when the sunrise bends. But for now I'm just here with the echoes within, trying to stitch the loose threads beneath my skin. If I fade into the glow, would you follow? If I breathe out the past, would it hollow? If the night holds me tight, will I borrow a little bit of love to make it through tomorrow? Hold me in the dark, where the colors never fade. Let me fall apart in the glow we never made. I've been reaching out, but the night keeps pulling in, and I'm lost again beneath my hold me in the dark. Hold me in the midnight feels softer when I let it take me in. Maybe healing starts where the silence begins.
Pages turning in my head when the streets go quiet. Thoughts spill out but I don't ever try to fight it. Another night alone, tracing shapes in the sky. I pour my heart into the dark and just let it reply.
Breathing in the static from the vinyl's little crackle. It matches all the pieces that I'm trying not to tackle. Healing don't arrive in a rush and move slow, like whispers from the city only I ever know. I'm sorting through the echoes that I carry within. Some linger like ghosts, some feel warm on my skin. But I keep walking through the night until my pulse feels right, trying to make peace with every shadow inside. Maybe I'm lost in a moment again, but it feels like a place I blend in. These quiet hours pull me in, where all my fears grow softer. Cause every midnight echo wraps around my skin like gold. And all the broken pieces feel a little less cold. I let the silence hold me like it's someone I've known. In these midnight echoes, I'm never truly alone. I'm pacing through emotions like they're flickers on a screen. Half of them are heavy, half of places I've been. Memory like water slipping right through the seams, but it's keeping me afloat in the gaps of my dreams. I close my eyes to feel the pulse hum low, baseline in my chest, keeping time as I go. Every step is a confession, I don't speak out loud, but the night understands, yeah, it lifts the weight down. Healing's just a rhythm you learn day by day, a quiet little promise that the hurt won't stay. So I breathe with the moon, let the city drift by, and let my heart echo softly into the sky. Cause every midnight echo wraps around my skin like gold. And all the broken pieces feel a little less cold. I let the silence hold me like it's someone I've known. In these midnight echoes, I'm never truly alone. Hold me in a hush between the beats, where every hidden feeling speaks. Let the wavering light unfold all the stories I never told. Soft light fading, I let it in. Midnight echoes on my skin. I breathe in. I breathe. I breathe. I breathe. I breathe. I breathe. I breathe again. I breathe again. I breathe. I breathe again. I breathe again. I breathe. I breathe again. I breathe again.
Yeah, city's quiet, but my thoughts keep moving slow. Street lights shimmer like they know where I should go. I trace my heartbeat through the static in the air, trying to pass the places where I tore myself somewhere. Breath fogs a window while my memories replay. Old songs on vinyl keep the shadows far away. I'm wandering through feelings I pretend I never keep, but every step at midnight pulls them out from where they sleep. Floating through a midnight echo garden, where the silence hums my name. Drifting like a ghost of something softer, lost but warm inside the flame. Every whispered bruise I've hidden turns to light when you come near. Pages in my mind flip slow like Lofi loops. I walk inside the rooms where I buried all the truths. Healing isn't pretty, but it's realer in the night, when no one's watching how you fall apart to get it right. Yeah. Baseline in my chest shakes the dust off old regrets. Trying to learn forgiveness for the things I can't forget. I'm speaking to the dark like it's the only one who knows how these fragile thoughts can bloom in places fear once chose. Take me where the moonlight lingers, on the course beneath my skin. Let the universe touch gently all the storms I hold within. I'm a drifting constellation, hiding bruises in my glow. In this midnight echo garden, I'm still healing as I flow. Reverb on my heartbeat, it's all like faded gold. I'm weightless in the half-light, yeah. Too lost to take control, but maybe every lonely has a place where it can breathe. And maybe I'm just finding what I never let me see. Now keep singing to the end. Let the final crackle carry me home. Let the soft drums keep me feeling alone. If the night wants pieces of me, I'll let it borrow. Cause even broken hearts can dream about tomorrow.
Drifting through the static in the soft moon glow, breathing in the quiet where the lost hearts go. Warm shadows on my skin like they already know. I'm floating slow.
Yeah, streetlights humming like they tryna keep me calm. Thoughts spill out heavy but I hold them in my palm. Midnight got a way of making every fear feel warm. Like the darkness isn't danger, just another quiet storm. Yeah. Took the long road home just to listen to my mind. Yeah. Let the echoes of the day fall a couple steps behind. Yeah. Healing never told me when it's showing up in time. Yeah.
Guess the cracks inside the silence always help me realign. Wonder where the memories go when they dance between the highs and lows. And I feel your touch in the afterglow. Cause I'm lost in the midnight healing flow, letting go of the things I never show. Every heartbeat sinking soft and slow in the haze where the lonely stars to grow.
Pages in my head flipping even when I'm still. Cities breathing next to me is pulse another thrill. I whisper to the dark about the wounds I never healed. But somehow in this moment they don't hurt the way they will. Maybe I'm a shadow learning how to find the light. Maybe I'm the quiet that you hear before it's right. I'm stitching up my heartbeat every calm and every night, turning all the fragile pieces into something that feels right.
Falling through the quiet skies, all echoes of the things I never say. If these drifting thoughts could learn to fly, I'd let them carry me away. Yeah, I'm lost in the midnight healing Listening through the quiet hours, lost inside a tunnel haze. I keep hearing echoes, falling where the night fades.
City lights sinking low, I'm walking in the afterglow. That's a rapper on the pavement like they got no place to go. I done carrying these feelings like a pocket full of stones. That be step a little heavy, every breath a little close. Let them whisper on my collar as I'm in reverse. Oh, tryna write it in a journal. Fertilizer's making worse. Still I keep on moving so that my heartbeat needs to rest. Let the rhino roam around me, let it pulse in my chest. And I have it falling really bad so quick, but your memory follow me like silver smoke. I can't read. Moonlit echoes in my chest, where the lonely turns to colors I confess. Every shadow paints a softness on my skin. Let me breathe it in, let me breathe it in. Floating in the quiet places that we love, finding little pieces of what's within us. If the night forgives the things I can't express, I'll be more again. Yeah, I've been waiting in the circle, made 1,000 never speak. Heart exposed behind the woody like the secrets thought she keep. But that effort's done to woman when the world is half asleep. And the baseline holds my heartbeat like it knows what I can't reach. Memories, moonlight vapor slipping through my quiet room. I can feel you in the distance like a hum against the gloom. Maybe healing is allowed, maybe pain just needs a tune. So I let the needle goggle, let her make a little room. I'm trying not to play, whenever, and everything. Let me flutter, but be